Hello guys, welcome to my macro guide. Okay, lots of people have been asking about this guide. I'm fairly new on this server. I've only been here 2 days, but we're gonna get the macro guide kick-started right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you the basic talents here, just for you guys that want to know my talents or whatever, so you can see me in game and check them out, whatever. I'm just gonna show you guys. This is actually my first video. I haven't done this before, so let's do what we can and let's do our best here. So, okay, pretty much, I don't know much about these talents. I stole them from AT. It's an AT talent spec. I work with them. I enjoy these talents. They're good talents. Okay, here's a look if you guys want to copy them. I haven't done much theory crafting towards these talents, but they go good for me. Okay, let's move on to the glyphs here. We've got Glyph of Chimera Shot, which reduces the cooldown by 1 second, which is pretty good. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, you do what you do. Now, I'm running with Bandicam right now. My OBS and Fraps do not work properly for recording this type of setting, but I can make a 10-minute video. That's the best I can do for now. So I'm going to quickly try and cover as much content as I can. Yeah, so we've got Glyph of Master's Call, which increases the duration by 4 seconds, which is a huge difference, as you can see. You can chase those mages all day. And then you've got the Glyph of Kill Shot. The damage from the kill shot fails to kill the target at or below 20%. Pretty much you get another kill shot. Now, I prefer to run that over Steady Shot. Some people do, some people don't. It's pref choice, to be honest. Glyph of Concussive Shot pretty much just slows them. You know, it's nice, limits their speed towards you. You got Glyph of the Arcane Shot. Deals 12% more damage, but I've tested a few things on the server and it really does not deal 12% more damage. The glyphs might be bugged, I'm not 100% sure. The admin Jason of the server reassures me that hunters are not as bad as they seem after I made a bug report yesterday. To be honest, I can't really comment on that. I don't think that they're great. I don't think they're very good at all, but they're not the worst out there, I guess. Warrior's actually doing it worse than me. So, you know, we head on to the glyphs here, and we got the Glyph of Disengage, which decreases the cooldown by 5 seconds. It's actually a huge difference here on the 16-second cooldown. We got Glyph of Revive Pet, which reduces the pushback by 100%. Actually makes a big difference here, okay? Followed by the Glyph of Scare Beast. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Reduces pushback by 75%. Control ferals all day if they don't shift out. That's it. They're yours. They're yours to control. So we're going to head along to pet talents here. If people actually don't know how to play MM or spec MM, here are the talents that you guys will need. Dash. Greater stamina by 3, natural armor by 2, boar speed, mobility by 2, 1 in lion-hearted, 2 in cornered, 1 in roar of recovery, which is very crucial, 1 in bullheaded, 2 in grace of the mantis, and 1 in roar of sacrifice. So I'm just going to show it one more time for you guys that didn't really get a good look at that. You can pause the screen and copy that, whatever. Leave it up there for a couple of seconds, and then we'll get on to the macros. So this is pretty much a macro guide, but I just thought I'd show you guys my talents, whatever, etc, etc. Over here we've got the aim shot, which is the cast sequence reset one aspect of the hawk. Brain Deadly uses these, lots of hunters use these. Some hunters like to use their aspects in different macros and just target the aspect, you know, use the aspect, use Steady Shot, press another aspect, use Arcane Shot. But see, I like to put them in the macro, so it switches much easier. You know, it keeps a lot of room. It keeps it nice and tidy. It keeps your bars tidy. I mean, I'm pretty much out of bars here. I'm running with 2 sets of bars. You know, all up the side here. I'm pretty much out. And I can't really do much about that. But Arcane Shot's pretty much the same here. I'm just going to show the macro. I got to speed this up, so I'm going to show the Burst, Rapid Fire, Badger, Conquest Quarter, Wild Berserking, Racial, and the Potion of Tall Bird, which some people use for Guru. You know, you can't use it in events or anything, so I'm just going to leave it at that. We head off to the Chimera, Start Attack, Cast Weakens, exact same thing as the Arcane. I'm going to leave it there for a couple seconds so you guys can copy that macro if you please. Head off to the Concuss, which is the Stop Casting, and then the Concuss. Now, this is crucial to slow people, just piss people off if you really want to. As a hunter, you cannot get touched. It is your #1 goal to kite like a boss. To just keep as much mobility as you can and just keep a distance from everything and everyone. You know, you want to do your best with that. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you can. It really depends on what you have. Let's swap over to the Disengage. That's the exact same thing. Let's Stop Casting. And then we'll go over to the focus silence. You got the stop casting silence shot, and then the focus silencing shot. It's the exact same with the normal silencing shot here. Stop casting, silence. And if I'm going too fast, just pause my video and copy paste. Just copy the macro into the settings. I can actually paste all my macros on the YouTube video if you guys want. Head over to the readiness. I personally play with this, not many people do, but you got the slash stop casting readiness, then you got readiness plus roar of the recovery to get the extra focus once you readiness. Get that extra pressure out, I guess. You got Sack 1, which is Sack 1 player, well, that's me. Sack 2, Andrena, a partner of mine, and then you got Sack 3, Fakes, which is a guy I played with on AT. You come over with a steady shot here, you know, it's the exact same as the arcane shot, except it's got aspect of the fox in it instead of aspect of the hawk. And this is crucial too, it's very fast. You know, very fast at swapping, it's very good at swapping, etc, etc, you know. Here we go to the general macros. We got Master's Call, stop casting, party 1. Master's Call 2, stop casting, party 2. We got the Bad Mana. I just have a normal Bad Mana macro on this server. I haven't really got into the whole clench thing, whole get it done thing. That's okay. Just copy that if you guys want a macro. Bad Mana actually doesn't work on this server very much. I mean, sometimes. You got the slash stop casting deterrence. And then you got the cancel aura deterrence. Right there. Sorry, that's my cancel aura deterrence. Sorry, I was really spaced out there. You got your normal focus 1, 2, and 3. And show tooltip 14, which is my Cather's badge of conquest. And then you got these target arena 1, target arena 2, target arena 3, which are very useful also. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get this video done in the time frame that it needs to be done. You have deterrence here. Stop casting, number show tooltip deterrence. Remove hand of protection as well. That is very crucial if you're going for a kill. You know, instead of having to go up to the top to click it, maybe some people have different macros for it. I have another macro for it. That's just me. So focus concuss. This is actually so crucial to stop priests from getting fears, just to slow them. You can even slow in a trap if you're good, you know? It's not necessarily being good. It's a lot of luck and skill put together. I mean, if you time it right, you'll get it done. This is my pet macro. It's actually Brain Deadly's macro that I took off him, so it's slash script pet abandon. And it pretty much abandons your pet in arena if it dies and you can't get a res, and then you just summon a new pet. So that's handy and crafty. You got the Feint Death, which is a slash stop casting Feint Death here. I have a lot of macros, so I got a bit to get through. You got the Focus Fear, which is Focus Scare Beast. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Lots of people have that. You got the Focus Hunter's Mark, which is actually really handy if you're trying to mark a trap and it's trying to get master spell by a priest. It is actually very handy. Moving on to the freezing trap. See what I do, I have 2 separate macros. My trap launcher macro right here is just a number show tooltip slash cast at trap launcher. And then my other macro is just the stop casting slash cast freezing trap. Nothing too hard. Followed by the tranquilizing shot macro, the stop casting macro, followed by the focus tranq shot. And here we got the pet attack slash cast dash. You want your pet to have full speed, you know, and get your pet in there, get your pet out of there. Pet follow is just, I don't have a macro for that, I just have it on pet binds. You got normal scatter here, which is number show tooltip, scatter shot, slash stop casting, and use scatter shot. You got snake trap here, slash stop casting, and you got the snake trap. Use 2 stop castings because not all the time, it does not work all the time. Here's my personal favorite macro. It's Widow Venom mixed with camouflage. So if you're out of combat, you're going on Widow Venom. If you're in combat, like I am now, well, you can't really camouflage, so it would use Widow Venom. And it's a mix between both macros, and I can't actually use it because I'm not in combat against these guys, but it works. It's a mix between both macros, and the macro actually works. I'm showing you guys if I copy that. This is my wing clip macro actually. This pretty much wing clips anything in front of you. It doesn't target, it just wing clips them, and it's really good just to slow them, you know, make stuff happen. And that's pretty much it for my macros. Follow into the last one, which is my growl, which is very crucial macro. Brain Deadly's macro right here. You got the slash cast target equals pet target exists, growl. This is a very good macro. Lots of people use this macro. I mean, you can find it on Brain Deadly's video, but I'm just showing you guys who don't know who he is or don't really know here. And the snake trap macro is just a simple stop casting snake trap macro, you know, nothing too fancy. And that pretty much sums it up for my macros.